Welcome, Aries, to your reading for April 2021. Let's get started. I see a lot of planning here as far as your prospects for the future is concerned. You have already decided on what your goals are, and now it's a case of making sure you take all the necessary steps to make things happen for you. It will probably involve furthering your education or going for training, something along those lines. There will be something that really woke you up to all of this, to what needs to be done. Your thinking is very clear right now regarding this specific matter. You have never had a better understanding of yourself as you have right now. Be sure, Aries, to handle your finances very carefully. Decide on a budget and stick to it. With the Three of Pentacles, I can see that further education or training is indeed something that has to take place for you to be able to take the next step. But you are committed to this. You're motivated and prepared to put in the hard work. You might already have encountered someone here who has been less than pleasant to deal with. Someone overbearing, the kind of person who can be quite snappy and just flat out mean. Now, Aries, if you are feeling overwhelmed at the moment, then this person might even be you. If it is, be mindful of how you come across to others. Getting out with friends and relaxing, letting off steam, that is probably what you could really do with right now, Aries. There's a lot going on with you. Find a balance between work and relaxation. You've had a disappointment recently. It can indicate a romance, a relationship that didn't work out. Financially, it could be that you applied for a loan, a scholarship, or a grant that unfortunately was rejected. You haven't really been available much to your friends. They've had to reach out to you, but not getting much of a response in return. And yet staying in touch with them could benefit you a lot right now in terms of finding your center. You don't seem to be getting a lot of sleep, Aries. Worry and stress is keeping you up at night. You're doing your best, but you are struggling to cope. You're actually burnt out mentally. You're worried about the past. You're worried about the future. I can see that you are not in a good place right now, Aries. But something has happened recently. It's kind of like a lifesaver was thrown out at you and you grabbed it. You didn't waste time questioning it or thinking about it. You saw an opportunity and you went for it. No delay. Aries, I see that some of you might have moved back home with your parents or maybe moved in with other family members. This is something you've done for financial reasons, it seems. Okay, so there are definitely financial considerations going on here. You needed to go back home until you can get back on your feet again. Aries, I feel that the reasons are beyond your control. It's not of your doing, in other words. You are struggling at the moment. However, you are working towards getting yourself out of this situation. It's taken quite a bit of juggling as far as money is concerned. It's also a balancing act, making this living situation work for everyone. But I do see you starting to feel trapped, very limited in your options. You've had to face some cold, hard realities here, Aries. But at the same time, you will start to think with greater clarity. And this is precisely because you are looking at things realistically. There's really no other way for you to look at things. Denial is not an option. This is what's happening. This is what you are dealing with. Aries, be careful that you don't withdraw from life. I see some of you feeling that you don't want to be in contact with other people, with friends, because you don't want them to know what's going on with you. But this approach won't serve you well, Aries. You can't hide from people. Be gentle with yourself. Treat yourself with compassion. I see you in the immediate future being on guard, ready to defend yourself and your decisions should others have something critical to say about it. Very defensive. The thing is, Aries, you don't owe anyone an explanation. You know your circumstances and what you're doing about it. You will be coming up with ways to change your situation. You are about to enter a period in your life when you will be giving birth to all these ideas of what you can do to make a new start and finding ways to work with your money and on making the right investments. You're going to be filled with inspiration and good news will be coming your way soon. This is the turning point. You will start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And because of that, all this fear and anxiety will slowly but surely give way to excitement and optimism. As I said at the start of this reading, you have been making plans and preparing yourself for opportunities to come. Aries, you are so eager for this period in your life to come to an end and to move forward and feel whole again in yourself, to start a new chapter. This experience will ultimately make you grow so much as an individual. You will look back on these struggles one day, Aries, and be grateful for what you learned from this, especially if you're still quite young. This is going to make you a kinder, more compassionate person going into the future. Those people closest to you can see how tough this has been. They see you as someone who keeps on trying and then trying some more. They do know the toll it's taken on you. They see you as someone who will not give up, someone with a backbone who will keep pushing ahead and who will get through this. I can see that there will be a bit of indecision for a while and worry on your side about possibly making the wrong decision. But you want to and you will pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Things will improve for you, Aries. Money will start to come your way and you will work with it very carefully because your mind is on long-term security. You want to build something lasting. Aries, I see you taking a big risk and going after something and getting it. That's wonderful for you, but with this card, be sure that you don't resort to anything underhanded to get what you want. Don't do anything on impulse regarding all of this. You can act fast if need be, without acting in a way that is reckless and ultimately not good for you. Also avoid conflict with people you work with. Keep a healthy balance in all things. Aries, when things improve for you, don't forget what you've been through. You are doing so much for yourself by yourself, but somebody in the near future is going to believe in you and give you a chance which will turn everything around for you. Remember to act charitably and kindly towards those who will still be struggling after you've gotten back on your feet. Be generous when you are able to be so. Accept the lesson. What you are going through is helping your soul to grow. Express your gratitude for the blessings that come your way, Aries. And I can see they definitely will be coming your way. Aries, that is it for your April reading. Birthday month for some of you, so happy birthday. We end, as always, by asking your spirit guides, angels, and departed loved ones to continue to guide and support you on your journey. Aries, thank you once again for joining me, and I will see you again for your May reading. Take care.